Hey guys, how you doing? This is Juan with Liberty Graphic Designs, and I have a really cool video for you guys today. If you guys ever wanted to work with Discharge ink, but you don't want to buy the entire deal because you know it can get pretty expensive, and you currently are working with Plastisol, let me tell you, you can work with Plastisol as Discharge. All you got to do is get one of these little deals right here. So if you want to, say for example, you wanted to do a Discharge, right? Or you want to try Discharge before you even go into the full buying the Discharge kits and the Discharge inks. You know, nowadays you can buy the ink ready to go, ready to use. It's already pre-mixed. You don't have to worry about mixing it or doing none of that stuff. Anyways, you can buy that, but if you don't want to buy it and you already have a bunch of Plastisol, you can use that Plastisol. And you're gonna be like, wait a minute, Plastisol is Discharge? Dude, Discharge is water-based. Yes, I know. However, you can use Plastisol by using CCI's P-Charge. This is really cool. I like how CCI stands for chemical consultants. I like how they label their stuff. Like for example, P, you know, for Plastisol, I'm assuming it's Plastisol. Charge, Discharge, and you know they have the D flow, D for Discharge, and the flow for fluorescent, and the D powder. You know what that is? That's an activator. Anyways, so this is what you're gonna you can do. I mean, if you want to use just regular Plastisol ink, or that's all you have, go ahead and get you a can, a gallon of this, and it's not that expensive. I honestly can't remember the price, but I think it's like at the most it's like $30 a gallon, so it's very inexpensive. And what I did, just so I can give you some really true facts, I printed out the spec sheet from CCI, and I mean, come on, it's really easy to use. So it gives you all the specs and how to mix it. It's very easy. So I'm gonna put this camera down and I'm gonna show you how to mix it real quick. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your Plastisol, and what I did is I went and grabbed two different brands. So I got Bright Red from Vortex, and this is a local brand from GSG. It's called StarTex, and that's just Royal Blue and Bright Red. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix just a little bit. I'm only making 2 shirts just for the video, but also, before I forget, this is the shirts that I'm gonna be making, and the color doesn't matter. You can get whatever color you want. So, but one thing does matter. Discharge only works on 100% focus, on 100% cotton. If you can focus, well, you guys get the point. 100% cotton. See that? 100% cotton. If you try to use Discharge on 50% cotton, oh, I can't get this camera to focus. So if you try to use, come on, if you try to use, focus. Okay, so I guess you're gonna have to take my word for it. That's 50% cotton, 50% polyester. If you try to use Discharge on this, most of your ink is going to come off. So Discharge, it's only good on 100% cotton, period. So again, let me mix this real quick. Normally the way Discharge works, you will use a water-based dye. That's what this is. This is from who makes this? Magna makes it. Oh god, Nasdar makes this right here. So that's what this is. This is just a dye, and you get your base, put it in there. Anyways, but today we're gonna use regular Plastisol and P-Charge to make our Discharge. So let me put this camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna have a scale right here that I'm gonna be weighing everything. I moved everything around in my shop, so right now I don't have a table set up. So my pallet or my plan is gonna be my table today. Don't forget, you're also gonna need the activator. Okay, so we're gonna start with the bright red. And again, I'm only gonna mix. Let's zero that out. And guys, this is such a small batch that I don't even need that much. So I'm only gonna mix. Let's go to 2 ounces. Actually, you know what? I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's 1.2 ounces. So I'm gonna do a 1 ounce. Oh, perfect! Look at that, right on the money. So in order for this to work, you have to do a 1-to-1 ratio. So don't forget to mix your base right here, or the Discharge. And we're gonna add 1 ounce. There you go, right on the money. Okay. And then you need your activator. So if you take 5% out of 2 ounces, that's gonna give you what? I can't use my head right now. But this one, I'm gonna eyeball it. So we're gonna go to 0.2, I believe. There you go. 0.3. Alright, let's do a little more. And this stuff smells really bad. Okay, so now what you gotta do is mix your activator and the ink together. And I know a lot of you are gonna ask, does it change the color on the ink? As you can see, it did change the color a little bit. But don't forget, this is Discharge. I turned it into Discharge now. So for those of you that already work with Discharge, you know that the actual color is gonna reveal itself in the curing process. Okay, so you mix that real good. Once you mix it real good, you have to wait at least 5 minutes for the activator to really work its magic. Because I don't know if you can see it on video, but it's kind of grainy. That's the activator. So I'm gonna leave that one there. Let's move it over to the side. Sure, 0-0. While that one is getting, you know, its magic, I'm gonna start with the blue. Okay, so if you guys are working with water-based inks, let me show you a little trick. How did I even get ink in there? I have no idea. Anyways, if you guys are working with water-based inks and you don't want your ink to dry out as fast, water, mist, wet your screen. make sure you mist your screen with some water. I think I put a little too much, more than what I wanted, so I'm drying some off of it. I'm taking some off. Okay, so I did my registration, so now I'm gonna add my ink. And normally when you're working with Discharge, for some reason once you add the activator, it tends to foam up a little bit. Okay, so what you saw me doing right there, that was just my test. Make sure that everything is good, ready to go. And now we can print. So I usually dry it for 2 minutes, right? At 320 degrees or 325. That's what my oven is at right now. My dryer. That's what my dryer is at right now. 325 for 2 minutes. Okay, so there you go, guys. That's what it looks like. You're gonna have to excuse me for the lighting. It's really bad in here. Plus it's already like 10:30 p.m. Today is Tuesday. What is it? September the 26th, 25th, whatever it is. But that's what it looks like. Regular Plastisol. Let's discharge. And already, I mean, I can feel it. and I forgot when I did my registration, I forgot to time down my knots on the registration, and it moved. So, sorry. That looks really bad. Anyways, but the work, I mean, it looks really cool. Discharge. I'm gonna throw it in the washer and see what it looks like. Here's the black one. A little disappointing. The black one doesn't even look red. It looks more like orange than red. Make sure you make a test. Do your test before you run it on a big run. Or if you're gonna send it out to a customer, make sure you make a test. Also, you need a long drying time. So if you only have a flash dryer, be really careful. Make sure it's dry. So before you send this out, make sure it's completely dry. So guys, thank you for watching. That's what I wanted to show you today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a little thumbs up. Also subscribe and ding the little bell so you know when I upload new videos. It's a pleasure making these videos for you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.